60, pat the 60.
First carry now for Jaden Blue. And he's going to be bottled up quickly after a gain of about one. The terrific interior performer Jeffrey Simmons on the stop. From the 34-yard line, here's 2nd and 8.
Get it.
Get out of the gun is Milton. That's into the hands of Jaden Blue. They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up 3rd down.
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short game.
To the air on 3rd down is Milton. He'll let this one rip, looking for Watson. And they will bring this into the red zone. Big connection inside the 20. A huge play for Dallas. Pickup of 46 yards.
1st and 10 at the 17-yard line.
They're at the 17-yard line now for 1st and 10.
Ready.
A handoff as they try to run it here. And a missed tackle there. He pushes forward. It'll give him 4 yards.
15-yard line. 4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6.
It is 2nd and 6.
Here we go.
Now a handoff. Oh, a wrinkle. Here comes a reverse.
So they try to throw a little bit of a curveball. We see them throw it to this guy a lot. Now, in this case, they hand it to him, thinking they can catch the defense off guard and generate a big play. And let's give a lot of credit to the defense. They were ready for it. They were prepared for it. And they held it to a modest game.
65. Ready.
He'll get this out wide. And they'll stop him just short of the goal line. But they are going to have enough to convert. It's going to be 1st and goal.
And this is what you can do when you have one of the best receivers in the game. You understand that even if the coverage is not perfect for the play call, sometimes it's just as simple as my guy is better than your guy, and we're going to just keep giving him a chance.
Not much happening there. Just a short game.
It's a gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and goal.
A little closer. Here's 2nd and goal. They'll try to sneak it here. And he will drive his way into the end zone. Joe Milton. Touchdown, Dallas. That's his 3rd rushing touchdown of the year. Auburn good with the extra point. Cowboys will take a 7-0 lead. So now, after the touchdown, out is Aubrey to kick this one away.
The Titans take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10.
Let's go now. Go.
Play action. Ward. He is hit before he can get rid of it, and down he goes.
And these are the type of splash plays that can have an impact, especially as the game goes on. So offensive line has to do a better job to make sure that they have this protection shored up and that this isn't a sign of things to come.
Escaping the danger, throwing and completing. And he's down inside the 40-yard line. It's a big one for Tennessee. It's a gain of 34. On play action, it's Ward. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up 2nd down.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
Open man. That's Alec Pierce. And they will take him down at the 20-yard line.
It's a gain
Okay, ready?
Here's 1st and 10.
That's good for the Titans. First down.
60 even. 60. Get
A
it?
gain of 18 on the play.
Off play action, it's Ward. He's got it at the 7. And the Titans are looking at a 1st and goal. He's taken down at the 2-yard line.
Ready, set.
That's another Titans first
Go.
down.
Ready.
First and goal, Tennessee.
He's got it at the 3. And he can't get away. They rally to the football defensively. Bring him down for no gain.
Brings up second
From the
and
6.
From the 2 now. Here's 2nd and goal.
Ready, ready. Pass. Ready, ready.
Pollard will score. Touchdown, Tennessee.
And what a response by this offense. It's not easy taking the field, Mike, for the first time in the game, and you find yourself already down to score. They watch their opponent kind of march down the field and score on the opening possession, and they're able now to go out and square it on up. Allows you to take a deep breath, maybe get a little confidence for your defense to go out and get a stop, and they come over with this extra point. We got ourselves a tie ball game.
Nice job on the return. He's down close to the 35-yard line.
Boys take over first and 10 at their own
Ready.
34-yard line.
Here we go.
Drive will start on the ground. And he'll be tackled up around the 45-yard line. They get 11. And quick to pick up the 1st down.
That's good for a
Cougar
Cowboys
19.
first down.
Cougar.
First and 10 at the 45.
On 1st down, here's Milton. He'll find his tight end. That's Jake Ferguson. Into space. And he will go all the way. Jake Ferguson. Touchdown, Cowboys. His 6th touchdown now for the season. For quarterbacks, there are so many stats we use to measure a good season. This is one of them. 30 touchdowns. That was number 30 on the year. The extra point by Aubrey is good. So we are through 1 on this Thanksgiving Day. It's the Cowboys with the early edge. We're back to Arlington in a moment.
Brandon Aubrey to kick off for the Cowboys.
So now, after the touchdown, out is Aubrey to kick this one away. A return now from the 4. Now an opening past the 30. Nice job on the return. He's down close to the 35-yard line.
Ready, ready. Back.
Putting one of their tight ends in motion left. And he'll plow forward for a gain of 4 yards. Ball on the 39. Here's 2nd and 5.
Here we go. Set.
That's Pierce in motion. On the ground, it's Pollard. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield. A gain there of 10 yards. First down for Tennessee.
And these are the explosive runs that open everything up. There's all this conversation about the value of the run game, but when you take a look at the best running teams, Mike, it's not necessarily how many yards they run for, it's how many big plays do they generate on the ground. And when you can generate big plays on the ground, it makes everything so much more difficult for the defense.
And he's going to be out of bounds down at the 30. His 50th reception on the season, and he's got a first down to go with it.
First and 10 at the 30.
On 1st and 10, Ward. That ball flutters to the ground. It's incomplete. Well, fortunate there wasn't a defender right there in the area. Could have been a turnover. Instead, it brings up 2nd down.
Let's go. 70, step on up.
Play fake. Now Ward to throw. He's hit as he threw. It goes to the ground, and it's an incomplete pass.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, just ends up being a wasted down.
Throwing on third down, Ward. He'll let one go down the middle. He was looking for Chimdike that time. And it's going to be fourth down. Joey Sly comes on. They'll try the field goal here. This one is good. He knocks it through. And the Titans are back within 4 at 14-10.
And I can tell you firsthand, Mike, when you find yourself trailing in a game, you don't feel very good about coming away with field goals. But in this case, it does get them a little bit closer and cut into this deficit.
Ty Chandler now to bring it back. And they'll be set up well as he is past the 35-yard line.
Take over first and 10 at their own 37-yard line.
Got it. Ready?
Ball rests at the 37. It's first and 10.
Ready, go.
From the shotgun, a throw from Milton. A pass taken in by Watson. And he's going to be taken down right at midfield. They get 13 to begin the drive. It's a first down.
Boys, first down. First and 10 at the 50-yard line.
Play action. Now it's Milton. And he just does get that one away. He was being chased down, forced the awkward throw. Maybe he's fortunate that all it is an incompletion.
And once he got his head around, he realized he was in danger. I mean, luckily, he was able to get rid of that ball before it turned into a negative play.
Let's go.
They'll try the right side this time. Angling to the sideline, inside the 35. And he will score. Jaden Blue. Touchdown, Dallas. Aubrey now for the extra point. He gets it to go, and the Cowboys are out to a 21-10 lead. So now, after the touchdown, out is Aubrey to kick this one away.
The Titans take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Ready.
They'll give it to Pollard to start this drive. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
So his team finds themselves now in a little bit of a tricky situation here, Mike. If they don't find a way to start sustaining some of these drives and come away with points, all of a sudden you're trailing by double digits in the second half. You become very one-dimensional. You become very pass-heavy, and that's certainly not how any team in the NFL wants to play.
And he's down inside the 40-yard line. That one good for 26 yards. Fake the handoff. Now Ward. The diving effort there, but he can't reel it in. It's incomplete.
And that's another brutal drop for an offense that has struggled to catch the ball up to this point. And yes, you can nitpick about ball placement and whatnot, but listen, the reality is at this level, if it hits your hands, you have to find a way to come down.
And he's got about 5 on this one before he's out of bounds. And they're set up a little bit better for third down.
Come on. Hey.
Throwing again is Ward. That's deep for the back of the end zone. And that is incomplete.
I think think he predetermined that third down throw, and even though the coverage was tight, he still tried to fit the ball in there anyway, and it ended up falling incomplete. I think if he goes through his progressions and has a little bit more trust in his protection, I think there's an easier throw to make out there.
Taken in, and he's going to have a Titans first down. They managed to convert. That'll keep the drive alive.
First down. A gain of 11 on the play. First down,
19 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Go.
To the air again. Ward. And he let him a bit too much. The pass is incomplete. Tony Pollard, the intended receiver, out of the backfield. And it'll bring up second down.
Up until that incompletion, they've done a really nice job on this drive, Mike, picking up fresh sets of downs. And typically, throwing the ball on first down is a great way to do it. But now they find themselves in 2nd and 10. Do you keep it in the air and try to get the first down here? Or is the idea to just make third down manageable and take your chances picking up a key third down? 3rd and long obviously isn't an ideal situation to be in offensively. It makes you very predictable, which then places a ton of stress on your offensive line and your quarterback. So they've got to start being more productive in these early downs and set themselves up for more success come third down.
First catch for him on the afternoon, and it results in a first down.
And this is what can happen when you're so worried about protecting the sticks, Mike. You force them to throw the ball underneath, but then you've got to be able to rally the ball and tackle. But they weren't able to do it before he gets the line to gain, and he ends up picking up the first down anyway.
They can still get a first down at the 1. 1st and 10, they go from the 11. And he'll take this one in. Tony Pollard, touchdown Tennessee. That is 2nd touchdown of the game. Numbers 11 and 12 on the season. And that one is no good. Extra point is unsuccessful. This is going to stay a 5-point game. Following the touchdown, here's Sly to kick it away. Chandler now to return it. Nice job by the return team as he takes it across the 30-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 31-yard line.
Dragon 60. Get it.
Milton now to throw on 1st and 10. A throw left side, but it's incomplete. Christian Watson, the intended receiver. It's 2nd down.
You talk about a quarterback getting bailed out. Man, that is a pick all day long. And as this defender enters the huddle, you see a bunch of his guys hitting him on the helmet. But I could promise you, they're saying, next time, you got to come down with that one.
Into the hands of Pickens. They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up 3rd down.
It's a gain of 4. Brings up 3rd and 6.
Panther 11, Panther 11. Trap 60, trap 60. Go.
From the gun, here's Milton. And that is incomplete.
And barring an aggressive decision here on 4th down, it just seemed like a really wasted possession to go 3 and out. Not able to pick up a single first down. Not only do you not able to gain any field position advantage, it really takes a lot of the wind out of your sails as you find yourself jogging off the field and the punt team coming on.
That's a nice job of making things more manageable for this offense as he takes it back beyond the 25-yard line.
Ready, set. Ready.
On 1st down, Ward. And this one is caught by Pierce. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. Great way to start the drive. A gain of 20 and a first down.
First and 10.
Now faking the give. On the run to the right. Now he'll run it.
Initially, Mike, a really good job by the defense. Nowhere to go with the ball for this quarterback. He's forced to pull it down and turn into a runner. A little slow reaction, and he's able to actually pick up a pretty good gain.
Shotgun snap for Ward. inside the 25-yard line. Here's a timeout, Tennessee. It'll be their second. Clock will stop with 33 seconds to go until halftime. This one batted away. Good coverage there. It's incomplete. Chig Okonkwo was the intended receiver. And that will lead to a second down. Out of the gun, Ward. That is caught. What a throw. Jim DK. Touchdown Titans. Sly now for the point after. He's got it. And the Titans will up it to a 2-point lead. They didn't leave much time on the clock to put together a drive here at the end of the first half. And the kickoff's coming their way. Chandler now to return it. Good return here. Brings it up to the 33-yard line.
The Cowboys take over first and 10 at their own 33-yard line.
Dixie Vikings, Dixie Vikings. Let's go now.
And they're just going to run it here up the middle. He's inside the 35. And he will go all the way. Jaden Blue. Touchdown Cowboys. His second TD of the game, and this one gives his team the lead. Aubrey, good with the extra point. The Cowboys will up the lead to 5. They didn't leave much time on the clock to put together a drive here at the end of the first half. And the kickoff's coming their way.
The Titans take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Now, first down throw for Ward. He's going to air this one out. That's going to wind up incomplete. Not much time remaining. Time for one more snap here in this first half. We'll try again. It's second and 10. Looking to throw, it's Ward. Got it in, downfield, it's Islemanner. And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this first half of play. So we are at halftime, and Greg and I will be back right after this. It's the National Football League on EA Sports.
Brandon Aubrey to kick off for the Cowboys.
Pretty interesting first half. We'll see if any strategy changes for the next 30 minutes or more as this second half gets underway. This one is going to sail through the end zone for a touchback.
Let's go. Ready,
The drive starts. It's a carry by Pollard. He'll work his way ahead for a gain of about 4. Ball on the 40 now. Here's second down and 5. Play action. Ward. Here's a deep shot for Pierce. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose. And it's going to force third down.
And they got the look they were hoping for, one-on-one on the outside. He's just unable to hold on to it through contact, and I think that was a big opportunity missed.
Panther 11, Panther 11.
Ward now on third down. He's got his tight end. That's Okonkwo. And they're going to move this ball inside the 25-yard line.
That's good.
A big play and a much-needed one as well. 36 yards.
Ready.
On play action, it's Ward. There's Okonkwo open left side. And he'll be marked down at the 7. And it will set up first and goal.
17 more yards. That's another Titans first down.
Ready.
First and goal.
They'll send the receiver in motion to the left. They'll run here. It's Pollard. He'll be wrapped up there down at the 3-yard line. Now here's second and goal.
Ready.
Off play action, it's Ward. Exiting the pocket right. That is hard. What a job to keep the play alive. Jim DK. Touchdown, Tennessee. His second TD of the game, and this one gives his team the lead. He'll swing that out wide, and he is not able to get to the goal line, so they stop him and not bump the lead up to 3. It remains a 1-point game.
To kick off for Tennessee.
Following the touchdown, here's Slide to kick it away. Chandler now to return it. And he's brought down right at the 35-yard line.
Cowboys take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Panthers. Here we go. Set.
They'll begin here on the ground. He left that first defender grasping for air as he winds up getting 8 out of that one.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up second and 2.
On the ready.
From the 43, here's second and 2.
Down. 70 Timberwolf. Check. Hurt. Ready.
Working out of the gun is Milton. Moving to his left. He'll take a shot for Watson. And that is incomplete.
I can tell you from experience, Mike, that is going to be on his mind the rest of the week. It's one thing to drop a ball. That's going to happen every now and then. But when you do it and it takes away a touchdown, man, that stings. So we can talk short-term memory all we want. I can promise you, this guy, he's hoping to get another shot at it.
He's going to look downfield once again. That is brought in. And they bring him down there, but it is inside the 10. It is going to be first and goal.
That's good for a Cowboys first down.
Come on. 19, 18.
Here's a run to the 5-yard line.
Brings up second and goal.
Second and goal.
Let's go. Ready.
Give to Charbonnet, heading right. And he is going the wrong way. Tackled back at the 7.
And now with that stop on second and goal, the defense really flips the advantage to their own favor. Third and goal from this length. I think now they can play a lot more pass-heavy defense and not be so concerned with the run game.
That's hauled in at the 2. And he's out of bounds, a couple of yards short of a marker, so a decision to make here as it's 4th down.
Defense does a nice job here initially using zone coverage to take away the middle of the field. That's the most valuable real estate in football.
And he will score again. Jaden Blue. Touchdown, Dallas. That touchdown number 3 for him in the game, and number 14 for the year.
What a big call there. It's 4th down. A field goal gives you the lead, but they clearly want more. Like we see so many teams going more towards the 4th down, keep the offense on the field. 3 points don't get you the win. And this shows so much confidence in this offense by this coaching staff.
That's going to be caught. So add a couple more points, and they add to their lead. So now, after the touchdown, out is Aubrey to kick this one away.
CeeDee Lamb on the return. The Titans take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
On first and 10, Ward. That one complete to Pierce. And he's down inside the 40-yard line. That's good for 27 and a first down. Now a first and 10 from the 38-yard line.
18.
From the gun, here's Ward. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up second down. Collins, and he will not be able to get free, picking up only a yard. Now it's third down.
Ready.
Brings up third down and 9.
Here we go.
Now it's Ward. That one underneath to Pollard, and he's going to be taken down short of the marker. That is going to set up an interesting fourth down decision.
It's fourth down.
When you're willing to throw the ball short of the sticks on third down, you know what that tells me, Mike? The decision to go for it on fourth down has already been made. If you're able to pick it up with yards after the catch, great. But if not, it's a fourth and short, and you give yourself a realistic shot of converting on this fourth down. So I'm not sure if this is miscommunication or just bad execution, but either way, this is a ball that just needs to be completed. I mean, it's fourth down, money moment. You've got to be good in these critical situations, and when there's opportunities for plays to be made, you got to make them.
And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all. Ball on the 30 now. Here's second down and 9. They'll stick with him again. And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this third quarter of play. We're on to the fourth on Thanksgiving Day. Back with more after the break. You're tuned in to the NFL on EA Sports. They go 5 receivers for third down and 4.
60 Eagles.
Try and throw with Milton. He's got a receiver, and that's Lamb. And he's going to pick up the first down. He knew where that marker was and made sure he got beyond it.
At this point in the game, Mike, it really starts coming down to the number of possessions. So that's a huge first down conversion. Fresh set of downs. Now, the balance is stay aggressive and maintain the ball, but also start working this clock.
He'll let this one rip, looking for Watson. This one broken up. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up second down.
Brings up second and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Trap 50. Let's go.
The shotgun, a throw from Milton. That's caught by Lamb. And they bring him down, but not until he crosses midfield. Second time they've hooked up on this drive. This one good for 12 and a first down.
First and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Here we go. Set. 19 Tiger. Steady.
Handoff here, up the middle. What more could you ask for on first down? Nice run of 8, setting up second and short.
And he's been on an absolute tear throughout this entire game, Mike. I mean, he's averaging over 10 yards per carry. And anytime you can run the ball with that explosiveness, it's just going to be hard to beat.
And he's going to pick it up and take it down inside the 35 for the first down.
This is a situation that play callers love to be in, Mike. They have all their options on the table. Second and short, play action pass, you can run. In this case, they choose to keep it on the ground, play it safe, pick up the first down.
On the check.
Set to go now on 1st and 10.
Ready.
They'll stay on the ground. And he's going to be taken down. Not so easy this time. They drop him back behind the line. It's second down.
At this stage in the fourth quarter, great job by the defense understanding exactly what the offense is trying to do. They're trying to bleed the clock, shorten the game. They completely sold out to stop the run, able to take him down for a loss.
I had a defender draped all over him. Incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a third down. Jake Ferguson was the intended target. And it's going to bring up a third down.
Go! Crack all 80. Let go.
They run out of the gun and tag on a reverse. He's looking for room on the edge, but could not find any. They track him down behind the line. And it's fourth down.
Aubrey on for the Cowboys field goal. A 59-yard attempt.
This one has plenty of leg. And it is good. And that could be big. They now take a 2-score advantage. Back out is Brandon Aubrey. At the field goal a moment ago, and now he'll send this one away.
The Titans take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Ready? 19. Ready.
On first down, it's Ward. And the rush gets home. He'll go down. They got him. DeForest Buckner in there for the sack. It is a loss of 6 to begin the drive.
Come on, Buffalo 18. Cougar 19. Ready.
Throwing is Ward. He'll get this out wide to Pollard. Well, they'll get some of the sack yardage back, but it's still going to leave them with third down.
After that first down sack, I think we both kind of looked at each other and said, all right, well, there goes this drive. But a really nice job there in the passing game on second down. That big chunk brings them from second and long to now at least third and manageable.
And on third down, that ball incomplete.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because think, like, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
He's going to pick up a Titans first down. They'll have it by a lot. It turns out to be a big gainer on fourth down.
First down. A gain of 29.
Back to throw is Ward. And this time the rush gets home. And down he goes. Now on second and long.
19. Let's go. 19 tight. 18 Cardinal. 18 Cardinal.
They'll drop to throw. And they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple and sets up third down.
All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball. Modest gain.
Got it. Ready?
The crowd cranking it up another notch before third and long. Throwing Ward. This one is taken in downfield. Big completion. Catch number 7 so far in this one. And a first down.
Third downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball. Winning on third downs, that is a recipe for success. So anytime you decide to blitz, the hope is that the secondary can hold up long enough to allow the extra pressure guys to get to the quarterback. But when you don't get to the quarterback and he's able to get the ball on time and in rhythm, there are holes in the back end, and they're able to pick up the first down.
The Titans will use the first of their timeouts. 70 seconds left to go in this game. Big play coming up, 3rd and 7, and the crowd on their feet. He pulls it in around the 5. And he's got the first down. A great job looking at engaging where the marker is and getting there to set up 1st and goal. Escaping to his left. Just trying to avoid the rush there. He's hit as he threw, and the pass is incomplete.
A great pass rush is like a closer in baseball. When you bring them into the game, it's all but over. That's exactly the case here. It doesn't result necessarily in a sack, but it was...
And he's going to be swallowed up, taken down, sacked, back at the 5. This crowd's doing everything they can before 3rd and goal. That is incomplete. Here we go. They're down to what could be their final play. It's 4th down.
So this is where it gets really challenging as an offense. You find yourself trailing late in the game. The defense can play you one-dimensional. They know it's a pass-first situation, so extra defensive backs, the zones and the coverage are a little bit tighter and cloudier, and he's having a hard time finding any open windows downfield. Well, that was a disaster. I like the call. I like going for it on 4th down. Give your offense a chance to extend this drive and maintain possession, but after going the wrong way, now they're going to have to watch the other team take over after failing to move the chains.
18 Cardinals.
Throwing on 1st and 10 is Milton. Throw here down the field. Will fall. Incomplete.
It's been a bit of a pedestrian game for this quarterback and ultimately this passing game here today, Mike, and I know they all would have loved to connect on that deep throw. I think that stat sheet would have looked a whole lot different, but just a little off in their execution and leads to an incompletion.
Dragon 60. 18, Pioneer. Ready.
Play action. Now it's Milton. Oh, they leave Pickens all alone. It's complete. Inside the 40. And a dive forward here. Tack on even more yardage to the end of this one. A big play there, about as big as you can get. Almost all the way, 95 yards. So it's a